everyone. Very warm welcome. We are streaming. We're just getting sorted, so give me a minute. If you do arrive, then thank you for your arrival. I'm just trying to get the YouTube chat popped out. Now, I don't do many streams, so you'll have to forgive me. View my channel live, and YouTube chat. Get the chat out. Let's pause the actual stream and figure out how to pop it out. There we go. So I can delete that one now and place this guy under here. So we are going to play quite a few games of snooker. We're just going to have a little practice. We're playing on the, I'll just, let me, 1 second, come on here. Should show up in a second. There we go. Hope the sound's okay. We will find that out in a minute, and you seem to get the chat back. There we go. It's going to be a little bit of a change. Sorry about that. We're playing on the Strachan Superfine Cloth. We're playing olive colour. That's all we can. The Truel 12 Golden, which is a lovely table. New balls. Why not? Ball set. We are using the Pro Cup cue ball, so you can see the spin. And we're going to use the have a look. Crystal. I like them. I would say Aramith American. They're the ones with the funny ones. We will use the Champion one, but we want the Pro Cup ball. And the venue is the Esports Arena. So if anyone chats, I should be able to see it. There is a delay, of course. So I hope everyone's well, and I hope everyone enjoyed my recent return to YouTube. Let's just get a little bit closer here. Control Z. Now, a lot of you noticed I came back. I didn't hit that very hard. Whoops, that's a pretty rubbish break. We're just doing what I call the semi-pro setup, where you basically go for 1-4-7s. So we'll do that. And I guess the sad news today, which I'll mention again because people probably won't necessarily see this right from the start, was the very sad news about John Virgo passing away. Now I presume, if that looks like it might just go in a little, yes, just. I presume that it was quite sudden, based on the fact that 17 days ago JV was commentating as Kyron Wilson won the Masters. So now this one looks primed to be. Could just go for the pink. I think we're gonna make good breaks rather than 1-4-7s, because I nearly had one the other day. I had a 13 reds, 13 blacks, but anyway, I'm getting distracted. Oh, what a bloody shite shot that was. So yeah, just basically when we miss, we'll concede and start again. So yeah, so JV, obviously a big figure, been a commentator for many years. Compare, I think since the 1970s really. He's been a regular at Pontons, for example, doing exhibitions. If you look on YouTube, there's a wonderful documentary about snooker going back to the late 70s, before snooker was as big as it is now, when sort of Ray Reardon was at the top of the game. And JV's on that as an aspiring Christ. As an aspiring world champion. Hello Jeeves, good evening my friend, how are you sir? Just going back to JV, just doing a little tribute to him. Obviously, as somebody who's watched snooker from, looks like that red's in, is it? No. Watched snooker since the 80s. I would say 86 is what I can sort of remember properly. That's not a brilliant show, is it? I was trying to get on the black. Yeah, I've watched those. JV was kind of in his sort of heyday, I think, towards the late 70s, really, was when he was the best in his playing days. Oh, for frick's sake. And yeah, sad, really. I mean, I suppose in some ways, we've all got to go someday. And I know the BBC about, I think it was a couple of years ago now, if I'm not mistaken, Jeeves, you might know this, mate, as if that they decided that JV and possibly Dennis Taylor was going to be the last year that they commentated, because they're advancing age. They're going to go for younger commentators like Ken Doherty and people like that. And there was a big sort of public outcry. Bear with us, I'm just going to set this up. And they reinstated them, which was great. And obviously JV commentated at the recent Masters, which was only 17 days ago, and he was the kind of the anchor commentator, if you like, who said, you know, that if you watch, they've put it on the BBC website, where he talked, how have I gone through? He talked about how Kyron Wilson's a new champion, and a lot of people don't like Kyron Wilson, but I know he'll have a lot to say about the in terms of tributes. What the I certainly don't pot as well as Virgo did. So yeah, I'm quite sad. Obviously, growing up, he was all over the TV. He was on Big Break with Jim Davidson, and then became the sort of the voice of snooker alongside probably Dennis Taylor, who's also in his sort of mid-70s now. He's not getting any younger, bless him. And there's quite a few now of the sort of my kind of heroes, my generation of snooker players are all getting on now. I mean, I'm getting older. It's you know, the 80s. So you've got, from the Who's past now, you've got that I used to watch, Bill Werminick, Terry Griffiths. I'm getting should really switch my phone to silent. And they're releasing the Mandelson documents. Wonder what you make of that, Jeeves, my friend. It's a bit nuts, isn't it? I'll put that on this. I'll leave my phone there in case I do get an emergency call. You just never know. But I hope you're all well. And so the mentioning what I recently mentioned in terms of my driving license, still haven't got it, but I have been told that the nurse is doing a letter of support for me, which should be arriving any day. I'm hoping tomorrow, and then I can get that back in, which means in a couple of weeks I can hopefully be given a letter that says you're free to drive, and I'm back on the roads. I have arranged to play in a weekly poker league, and I'm also going to the horse racing. So I'm going to plan, because if you don't do a vlog, it doesn't exist, to do some vlogs. I am a large unit, unfortunately, so I'm not sure in the cold hard light of day whether people want to see a 44-year-old guy plonking around on his own doing stuff, but there may be a small audience. That was a shocking shot, and I was lucky that went in. What am I doing? So Jeeves, if you're there, how are you doing, mate? Let me know. Gonna have to go for a bulk color here. I suppose I should probably talk about my foray back to VP4 and my first game of it, which is actually on my channel, and quite a few people have said they support me sort of doing those videos, but unfortunately I have to admit, guys, I'm gonna try and do a little 4-way double here. Oh, was that gonna drop? That'd be nice if it did. I don't mind. Now, I'm deliberately playing this so I don't cover the black, but I didn't think about position. How bad. I didn't really enjoy it going back to VP4, guys, if I'm honest, because as good as I used to be, you can see now that I've kind of put in for shooters, and I must admit that the general playing of the game, I think, is way better on here. The gameplay is nowhere near, because there's no AI. But I think, and I haven't had a chance to test this, but I suspect that the angles of potting, excuse me, ladies and gents, I think the potting angles, how do you get off here? It's not the controls. The potting angles on VP4 are nowhere near as that they are on here. It's a totally different game, and I'm not sure whether the angles on here are better in terms of playing real life. That could have missed. Ooh, that should have probably missed. I don't know, if I'm honest, is the honest answer. No, what I'm going to do here, does that pink go? Let's find out. Let's go down and we see that it does. So we need to, and again I've set myself a rather vicious shot clock, more for pool than anything else, but yeah. So anyway, I'm just having a chill on the snooker. Shout out to my friend Semi-Pro. There's not like just having a knock, potting a few balls, not feeling the pressure. Should never be any pressure really, but we put pressure on ourselves, don't we? Looks like Jeeves came and went. Didn't stop. But that's alright. Always nice to people to pass by. And that's where, to this day, my sort of lack of potting ability on VP4 lets me down. Concede current game, and just got to run some errands. Nice one, mate. Nice to see you. I'm probably just going to practice, just knock a few balls of mate, just have a chat. When you get back, I will let me know when you're back, and I'll wait till you hear something before I get into some more sort of chat about. Oh, I didn't see that ball covering. I've been mostly chattering about. That's freaking terrible. But I've been obviously thinking about. Last year I tried to play in as many tournaments as I could. This year I don't think I'm doing that, primarily because I think I'm going to prioritise like normal life stuff. As much as I enjoy, oh god, that's not that. Excuse me. As much as I enjoy shooters pool and I enjoy playing matches, I find that unfortunately the deadline, while there's a lot of good about it, it's good, but I think it's better when you have to schedule games, because without any sort of final deadline, similar to what you do on virtual pool, because if you don't, like when you have that final deadline, if you get in touch with someone and say, oh hi, I can't play on the final deadline time, what you're basically saying to them is just wait till then if you want to go through for free. Log in a minute before and take the forfeit, which I don't think is fair. And it's happened to me so many times that, to be honest guys, I kind of forget when I've scheduled a game. But that tells me I'm not really, committed to it. But I don't really want to have my entire life around a virtual pool game online. I don't take it that seriously. I don't want to give up like all my time to just get to the end of the year and see what you call a world ranking. You know, I don't see the point in that. Like I say, it's not. I think I'd rather be prioritising social stuff. Particularly since I've been in the house without my driving licence, I've learned that, you know, being restricted, I need to try and get out a little bit more. I'm not a really social guy. It's probably why I play so much virtual pool, but I realise I just want to get out and about. I hit that slightly too hard there. That's frustrating because I'm on a good break. Let's just think about this. That feels okay. And that's probably just a touch thin. Oh, and it would have gone if I'd hit it harder. Not to worry, we'll carry on. But yes, I don't know the official cause of death that's been given to JV. I presume it was some sort of heart issue or maybe a heart attack. By the sounds of it, you just never know. I mean, my brother-in-law's mum passed away, and it was relatively sudden. You know, she took ill and the sort of initially she was going into hospital just to get fixed up really, and then they discovered there was nothing they could do for her. It was, you know, it wouldn't be right for me to broadcast what happened, but it was something that initially you would never have thought was going to be the end, you know. And yeah, so you just never know what's coming and what's around the corner, of course. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Probably going to try and ricochet off the pack. Well, I was hoping to go the other way, but I might try and pot the pink, nudge into the blue, so I don't have to worry about the white going anywhere. Just make sure I've got an angle. So as you can see, the potting on the colour's not bad. I'm certainly a lot better than I was, but I'm not good enough to, you know, not nearly as good as I was on VP4, and I don't know, to be honest, guys, whether I'm ever really going to get that back. I think I might have ruined it by playing on this. When I'm playing now on VP4, I promise you I can't pot a ball. I'm all over the place. And now I'm second guessing myself on here. So I feel like my potting's completely knackered. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm missing blacks off the spot everywhere, and I'm just not tight the way I used to. Like, I look at this ball now and I'm thinking, like, I think it's there. Like, you know, is it that feels too much? Then I move it a little bit. I'm like, oh, that feels better. And that goes, but it still goes in thick. I've always got in thick. See, thick. So it just becomes a frustration, to be honest, that I just miss everything. But I still enjoy playing. You know, I'm not gonna quit. You know, hello Jeeves. So yes, Jeeves, I don't know whether you heard, but I was just commenting on the passing of John Virgo. A lot of my sort of heroes from the 80s now are starting to sort of die off. It's that point in time where it's 40 years ago and there's not many of them under 60 now. We've got, oh god, my potting's a bit shit tonight. I don't know what's going on. I was good yesterday. I'm terrible today. And I was reflecting on who's gone. You've lost Terry Griffiths, Doug Mountjoy, Ray Ryan, but obviously long since lost Bill Werminick, Alex Higgins, now John Virgo, of course. And it's sad in some ways because, you know, time does keep moving on. Of course, I'm in, you know, mid-40s now as well, so it's a semi-pro. Recently had his big 5-0, so he's you know, and shock in some ways because he was doing the Masters final, and he was the one that sort of did the what you might call the anchor spot, where you know, as Kyron Wilson won it, it was JV who. There'll be all sorts of tributes to him. Was an absolutely massive figure in the game, and his loss will be heavily felt. You know, in all snooker commentary. You know, at the World Championships, they'll have lots of tributes to him, quite rightly so. Yeah, so a big. I mean, I was watching. I think I said at the beginning of the stream. I was watching if you search online, you'll find. I don't even think this goes, but I might try and roll it in thick, see what happens. No, it's not happening. If you go on YouTube and you search for 1978, snooker documentary, and it's got. It's really before the sort of Davis era, so it's at the back end of the Reardon era, before Steve Davis came through. So you have like before Jimmy White and Davis and those people who've been in and around the game for so long, like Hendry, for example, has been around forever. You know, we'll forget Henry's been around snooker now for 40 years. You know, it's a long time, and there hasn't really been a lot of people come through snooker. You know, I mean, that shouldn't have dropped. What am I doing? I made everything too thick. I'm in this like weird limbo state now, because when I was playing VP4 the other day, it's kind of returned me. It's killed my angles again. So I'm sort of I'm looking at an aiming point and I have no idea what's going in and what isn't. Generally good, but I think you've got to pick. Personally, I think you've got to pick one or the other, and I just wasn't feeling VP4. If I'm honest, guys, I just wasn't. I like shooters. I think the game is a lot better. Like when you're watching snooker now, it's just a lot better. It's just a lot better to watch. There's no doubt about it. It's a better game to watch. It's just a shame it doesn't have an AI. Just a real shame it doesn't have it. Because I think it would be great fun if you had an AI to play. But they don't want to do it. Otherwise, I'm sure if they did want to do it, they would have done it by now. So yeah, there'll be a big. So yeah, so I wasn't gonna immediately play any more VP4. Yeah, I think so, mate. I think that's the plan. Stick with shooters, and what have I done here? God, I think so. I think I prefer the game, if I'm honest. Oh, look at that white ball. Oh, it's stuck out one ledge. I think it's just a better game. I'm hoping that. Oh, I don't know what I'm there. Yikes! Lost a. Where are we at? I might try and get this. Do I go for that one? No. Yes. I've got a tidying up compulsion on snooker. I like everything on I like the colours on their spots. That feels wrong. Oh God, it wasn't wrong. Oh God, miles away. Yeah, I've temporarily killed my game, Jeeves, which is partly why I don't want to play it tonight, because I was trying to get it back. I half think a few people wanted me to play virtual pool to get rid of me from shooters. You know, I don't know, mate. I mean, in terms of my channel, I seem to get the same result, sort of a steady 100 after 2 or 3 days, which is I'm very grateful for. Like, I know I sound like I take that for granted in some ways, but to me, I'm sort of I've never quite reached a level at shooters that's anywhere near what I was at VP4 really. And as much as, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, I want to be the best. I had a very, as you know, I had a very, very high standard on VP4, and it's frustrating that I can't do that on here. But at the same time, it's probably more realistic. Like I probably miss the same shots I miss in real life on here when I was good. Although I didn't really make centuries, but get my drift. I was kind of, you know, regular 40s, 50s. And I've got a good control of the cue ball on here now, so I've lost it on VP4. It's not even. I actually overperformed, given how I've played since. Had a couple more goes at it, and I've dramatically overperformed in the video. than what I've done since. What gets on my nose, what gets on my nerves in this game is I'll just miss like all of a sudden from nothing, and it's really irritating. Yeah, I agree with that. Jeeves says in the chat that very inconsistent. It's just the difficulty of the game rather than your own game. Yeah, it makes perfect sense, mate. I mean, it is a harder game. You know, once you get the angles down in Virtual Pool, like I very, very rarely missed anything. When I practiced snooker on my own, it was, you know, without being arrogant, it was century every time, really. On shooters, I get the odd century. Like I'm shooting well here, but I tend to find I get to 40, 50, 60 and I break down. And then I break down for real. See, even that shot, I almost missed it. You know, I can literally miss any shot. It's quite weird. And whereas on VP4, that shot I've just played there, I would have known I had that before. Like I would have lined up and it was there. I've got to have a look. Like I get to here and I say it, and then I go, oh, hang on, is it? Yeah, and a bit more. Whereas before, you know, I wouldn't even think twice. I would line up and I'd shoot, and I knew it was all right. This is what I feel. It's all right. And then I start tweaking. I'm not sure, and I've got to trust myself a bit more. And as you can see, I've gone too thick, and I always miss too thick. Always miss too thick. It's just really frustrating. But in some ways, like who cares? You know, who really cares? Yeah, Semi's a really good player. He's probably slightly more consistent than me. But yeah, you know, we all have our moments. I think I just don't like to play when I'm a dog in the game. You know, like if I know I'm going to get hoofed off somebody, I just don't see the point in playing. I'd rather, you know, I'm not going to. I find the tournaments, and I will talk about this. I think, and I flipped over completely in having had a bit of experience that. Firstly, I don't really want to play. Bollocks. I don't want to play loads of tournaments where I have to go in at the specific deadline because firstly I forget. At the minute I'm in the house. Obviously I haven't got my driving license at the moment. And I'm in the house and the time just goes by. I'm here all day, I work from home, and then I sit here. Live on my own still, you know, so, you know, when you've lived on your own for, how long have I lived on my own for now? For like 14 years. So I do probably feel that a little bit more than I used to. You know, there's no prospect of it changing. There's also the thing is I might not even want it to change. You know, if I met her last now and she wanted to come in and change everything, I'd be like, ooh, don't know about that. I kind of have this vision in my head that a lass would just come in, pop her clothes down and just sit there, you know. Reality is they're going to want to change stuff and decorate, oh no, all that. But that's not a reason not to do it, but I just feel I'm quite set in my ways in some ways now. Everything in my house is exactly how I want it, so, you know, I can't believe that's just squirted through there, it's unbelievable. Might have a long red on. And again, you know, years ago I would have, VP4, I would have said there's no way I'm missing this. And I've missed it by a sodding mile. That would have gone in on VP4. But yeah, I think you're much better player, Jeeves, on this than what you were on VP4. When you played me first time on this, you absolutely destroyed me in betting Mr. Ball. I've had spells like that, but more often than not, I'm not that good. I've had my moments though. I did reach a point with 9-ball recently that I was starting to get good. And to be fair, this is a tight snooker table. There is an easier one. You know, it's not the easy one. What's he on about? Yeah, I've got a friend who's no mate, what look, you know, you neither play well or you can't, you know what I mean? I don't think it was luck. He legitimately beat me ass. Which is, you know, I enjoyed it. It was good to see you play well. So yeah, my friends, to tell you a bit more, I'm still involved with the football club, although I have stepped down as a trustee. For no kind of like really horrible reason. I just realised that my mate was like, he's going to do it his own way. And he didn't really want me to do anything, so I thought, I wasn't sure I wanted to. I hit the wrong ball there. I wanted to hit that one in front, this one. If I can just skate by this one. Oh, it's going to go by that red, you rotten sod. Okay, so the pink does go, but it's very, very difficult. You just got to trust you. Oh, thick again, you useless get. So I tell you what I did do the other day. Do you play Madden, Jeeves? Don't know whether you do or not, but I've got it for the PS5. I'd never stream it because I'm mostly shit, but I was watching Bengal, because one of my favourite things to do is like build a team, and it's got like a franchise mode. And if you watch Bengal, you search for Bengal, he's a YouTuber, he's been doing it, he's a good looking American kid, he's been doing it for about 10 years, and he does these long playthroughs. He does these long playthroughs, and he trades and he creates narratives. He's very, very good at it. Brother-in-law's just texted me to tell me John Virgo's died. It's quite interesting that we see things on like the kind of the, you know, they get the pop-ups on the iPhone. It happens to me all the time. We get a pop-up on the iPhone, you immediately message someone and go, oh, have you seen this? And they've had the same pop-ups. Yeah, so I tried to play that, mate. Honestly, you think I'm bad at VP4 now? Jesus Christ, you should see us on, man. What a load of shit I am on that game. And it really gets on me. It really, oh, look what I've done. It really knocks me as well, because like I just want to be decent at it. And you see these people online like, oh, play this triple play and all this. Like I'm literally just terrible. That's not a bad shot, that, you know. Thought I'd done it. So I thought, oh, I'll do a season like Bengal. I'll do the same. And nah, ain't happening. I just stand there, I sit there, I'm very slow, and the speed he does the playthroughs are just amazing. Oh crap, that's too hard. No, that was too close for comfort. Anyway, let's get a 50 today, because I'm really nowhere near. I feel like I'm potting okay this frame. Sometimes it just clicks as weird, isn't it? It just clicks in. Now that's gone horribly wrong. I'd play that shot, but I don't like the angle. Here, I would guess that when I'm playing well, I could make it. And when they start going in the middle of the pocket, that's when I start getting excited. Adewasi Football. Hello, mate. Greetings yourself. Lovely to see you. What is your first name? I think I know it. I promise I'll tell you if I get it right. I was just actually talking about my friend John, who's I don't know the correct term for what he's doing in Ghana, but I do the Brandon Club with him. But John, oh God, what have I done there? Oh God, oh God. 1 second. Adasawasi, is that how you say it? I've killed it with the accent, I apologise. But yeah, it's so John's getting involved in the Ghana team, who's in the chat. Oh, is that it as well? Oh, get up, Bush. And we're sort of helping out with a few things. I don't know what his goals are for it, but it's exciting to be part of it. I think we're trying to sort out potentially, Jeeves, if you like football, potentially doing football commentary over the games, so we get to see the lads play. Because I think that really brings it alive. Drop your Christ on a bike. Right, yeah. So we're hoping to do a little bit of football commentary. You get to see the guys play, and then I'm not sure what John's like to say. Not sure what his plans are in terms of bringing it on, but yeah, all up for it. I think what's different about football in the UK is that the lads play at a very low level, and they're not grateful at all. So when John's putting his money into that club, we've got players who literally, I mean, concentrate on the snooker. You're right, mate. I miss anyway. Don't worry. It doesn't make any difference. Oh, that's a bad shot as well. The knuckle. God, I'm playing like an absolute fool. Right, I'm coming out of this and I'm going to play pool instead. We're going to play some 9 balls so I can actually do... I feel guilty, you know, when I play rubbish. Let's go back. So you'll play, create match. Let's get a game going here. I'm not going to go on a really easy table because that would be boring. But let's play some 9 balls. So we're going to break from the box. Rack with a triangle, money on the break, 3-point rule, yeah, whatever. Table, okay. So I think we're going to go on an 8-foot something. Shall I play on the Rassen? No, it's too hard. Oh, sorry, we'll play on the Rassen. Why not? Let's play with a powder blue cloth. Ball set, Pro Cup. Let's keep it nice. I think the best one's the International Arena for the best lighting. I'm going to try that. You ever try the EQ Sports actually? Let's go. Right. Can't play snooker. Let's get bigger pockets. I'm going to call you Adder because saying that is a real mouthful, mate. But for the benefit of them, actually, I guarantee that's John actually in the chat. That's you, isn't it? He's got me. It's John. It's not the other guy. Absolute swine. I'm just trolling him in the chat. There's me thinking it was the dude from the club. You're a rotten swine. I know who you are. If it is the guy from the club, I apologise. Right, here we go. Let's get some 9 ball going. Now the way to play. Oh, it's only got 4 pockets. Fabulous. I've got the wrong table. Retire from match. So yeah, I've lost a match. I'm playing by myself. Exit. Wonder. Ah, you rotten scumbag, John. It is John. It's not Cobby. I thought it was Cobby with his YouTube account. Horrible dirty beast. You got me. You got me, dude. I want E to come on and do some speeches for my viewers. Predator Pro 9, is it? Yeah, I'll do. Problem with the Predator Pro 9, never played on the 4 pockets. You don't worry, mate. What's the point of that? I'll tell you where that came from. It was from Earl Strickland. Is that easier? No, it bloody isn't. I want an easy table. 4 inch. That looks way bigger than 4 inches. I'll tell you that for out. Oh, again for an easy table. Why not? Don't like the pine. I'm more of a sort of chrome guy, if I'm honest. This is a good table. That'll do us. Right, has it got 6 pockets? Yes, it has. Ball set. Yes. Yes. Create. Okay. Ah. Greetings from Ghana. Can't believe I fell for that. What a gullible git. I'm just too nice. I'm too nice. Being con, Jeeves. So for the benefit of Jeeves, wondering what's going on. Adasawasi, which God knows how you say it, is my mate John, who I do the non-league team with, who set up a YouTube account for this team that he's spewing all of his money taking over in Ghana. I wish I was as poor as John that I could afford to do that. In fact, I look forward to a day when I can waste as much money. Oh, for freak's sake, it's even worse. Right. Okay, ball in hand. I'm sick of this. I'm playing well. The end. Right, here we go. So we're going to roll this 2 in. You ever heard of John Virgo, John? He's died. That's good, but I should never have been straight on the pink. Horrible shot. White shouldn't have gone anywhere past the middle bag. That was disgusting. Oh, God, how are we going to get past here? Let's rank up the side spin. Oh, that's actually a shot, you know. That is a shot. Look at that drift. That deflected horribly, man. So now getting on the 6 is going to be a nightmare. Just got to let it roll, really. Good pot. Hoping for a miracle. You know, it's not that bad. If I can get to the pot and angle. I'm probably going to glance off the 7. Actually, no, I don't know if I will. I don't think I will, actually. Ooh. If I glance off the 7, I might be okay, because I end up down there somewhere for a long 7. So just... Oh, no, I did glance it. Good pot. Now, I could have pretended I was genius and I play for it in the middle, but I didn't. So here, you just got to hold it. That's nice, that'll do. Then just follow through. There we go. Yeah, it was Earl Strickland who said it'd be better if you had just 4 pockets. So I think that's where it came from. Somebody manufactured it. Oh, that's a break. Oh, look, that 2's gone. So what I normally do when I'm playing against the ghost is I go like, play a deliberate foul, and then you just play ball in hand and you see if you can clear up. This is like in like a football coaching perspective. Thought you said you were shit. I'm shit on the snooker. I'm not that shit on 9-ball, I must say. See what you've done to me? Stop praising me. Can't praise me, man. This is what happens. Yeah, I can catch fire on the 9-ball just like I could on VP4, but not as good as I was. But I don't miss loads now on this. A lot better than I was. Is my Ghana friend still here? That's how you break Jews, lad. Look at the state of the 6. Now here, what I'd like to do is play it in the middle, screw back into 7. Don't think I can do it. Balls. I love this shot. This is great. I want to get into the 6. Woo! And then try not to go in off. Damn you. I don't know if you know any good break, mate, but I don't. Someone said if you go straight through the like that, you can get a good break. But yeah, no, I'm not on anything. And you lose the white, of course. Now here I might be able to do a really cool shot. Oh. I can't remember, Jeeves. Do you play poker? Oh, for goodness sake. That was solid. You literally just play pool, don't you? Let's see if we can cut this in. You know, I bet that was close. I believe that was close. I believe that was close. No, it wasn't. You notice that bug where it knocks your zoom when you do that? Replay. Who do you support again? I'm going to say Leicester City. Liverpool. That's the Boller's eyes a hand, isn't he? He's a good player. And that Newcastle tried to sign him for like 3 times and the kit wouldn't sign for us. And they signed for Hughes. And he's tremendous as well. Bugger off 3. Oh. Right, we'll try again. Get in. Unfortunately, I get the double. I can't do anything with a pink. So we'll just try and rip into it and see what happens. Oh, jeez, look at this, son. Oh, God. Let's see that again. Look at this. Mal just lighting it up. You there, John? You still watching that, Anderson Wassy? If that was Ronnie O'Sullivan, they'd still be showing it on telly. Shouldn't I? Changing my name to Mal the Pearl. Oh, that's a bad bloody shot and a half. What am I doing? The old Mal is back. The old Mal can put that in the middle. The new Mal cannot. Yes, that was a good clearance. Loving that, man. That's the type of clearance I see on VP4 would kill my opponents. They'd just be like shell shocked when that went in. I think it says dry. Oh no, it's not. So here the VP4 shot would have been to play this aside and hit the 9, stop dead. The shooter's pull shots to miss it and going off. There you go. That's how you do that. Now I think I might be able to spin this into a double. Don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, Jeeves. Jeeves, man. Oh, Jeeves. Oh, Jeeves. Oh. Hey, semi-pro pool player. How's it going, son? Oh, it's getting good now. I was going to ask Mal for a game, might not now. How are you on for the last wiping you gave us? When I got a good prating. Oh, get in touch with TCP, he's going down here like. Now I've learned the throw on this game, so when I go into VP4 it's all over. Like I can't play that game. I don't know how I played as well on the video, to be honest. I'm not quite sure how that happened. But I'm telling you now, it's not pretty. It's not, and frustrating to the point of I haven't really picked it up since. Oh, baby. Jeeves was saying lovely things about your game, semi-pro. Shag. Middle bag. Dang. Yes, Jeeves was praising your game. Your pool game, not your board game. Drop. That hurt. That control. If I didn't miss, I would never have got to do that. Double. Double. Oh. That Jeeves turned into a fanboy. Right. Come up to... Oh, there goes the 9. It's much easier to win like that. I remember once I was playing somebody in a club years ago, and he was a bit of a prat, to be honest. In a tournament, he's like, I was playing well, and he's like, "Oh, you think you're great, don't you?" And I'm like, "Not really, mate." And then I broke off, and I potted the 9, and I went, And he went, oh, game. And I went, oh, did I win? And like, he didn't, like, he thought I didn't know the rules. He's like, yeah, you won. I went, all right. So it's a lot easier just to pot the 9 off the break than it is to pot all the balls then. He went, yeah. So I'll just try and do that. And I broke off and I did it again. He's like, ooh. I always remember that. I was like, oh yeah, I do know what a golden break is, mate. It's just funny, I did it twice. He's just like, you're joking. Now these unmissable on VP4, but they're not. You've got to think on shooters. I have a tendency to line up just a touch thick, and if you do that, it doesn't go in. So you'll see me do that, and then you'll often see me just do a little tweak that way like that, and it goes in the middle. Just a little bit. But now if I do that on VP4, I miss by an absolute country mile. I don't know, mate. I must admit I didn't really enjoy it. Like, I'm genuinely horrible at that game now. To the point where it's like you said, you can't really do both. And I love shooters. Like, I just wish it had an AI to bully. I mean, look, I'm potting well now on this. So and if I'm potting like that on here, it means I can't do it. Can't do it on VP4. And I'm playing with good position. It's weird. It's like I've almost fully migrated over. They are made, but I missed by that far. It's nuts. Like, my aiming's completely changed in this game. Like, for example, that on VP4 is going up here somewhere. I don't know, it's just, my brain's completely flipped over. I'm still going a bit thick, like. Most shots are a bit thick. And do you want to see me reverse stop break in the middle of the table, right? Blue spot, you ready? How's that? No, I wouldn't, mate, but I think I genuinely enjoy this game. Oh, that's a shot, Mal. I know it's going Mal when I'm starting to do that. Position was a touch lucky. Oops. That's a bit of VP4 clicking back. Yeah, it is either one or the other. That pocket over there. Ah, bugger. Good effort. Well, the only problem is there's no point me entering those big tournaments now because I just forget I've got a game, and you know, I've crashed out of the 8-ball. The only game I remembered was the one against Bruno, and I battered him. Feeling a bit bad, you know, he's one of the better players. I turned up at that game and beat him, and then I'm forfeited my next game, so I forgot all about it. Now here, my tendency is just to stud it, but really you should probably just play across. No, halfway like I've just done. Christ. You should just get to play the double. Ha! That hurt. I know that's a problem, mate. That's the problem. That is the problem. But I don't like. I only play the AI on VP4. I can't really be asked with. Can't really be asked with the playing online against the same old folks, and they'd kill me at the minute because I'm just so far away. I'm just so far away. Like I played Jason Shaw in my sort of. He'll be one of the better AIs. I forget the names of the before I change them all. He's one of the better ones, like our Crowd City Corey or something, and he beat us 9-0. Couldn't pop a ball. And that's AI that I used to lose to, but not. I'll be in the game. Players will quit. Yeah, they do, mate. Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, I'll say to people like they come in, they've got rated like 1200. I'll usually say like, you do know that I'm pretty good, don't you? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. And then I played one rack, broke a dish, and quit. And it happens all the time. And plus, when I'm doing commentary, because what I sometimes do is I set up like a room that's like called like come and play with you bitches, and like they all start piled in. But then I'll be waiting like between 15 minutes per between a game. I start doing commentary because what I'd like to do is say, for example, play 5 matches against people, first to 4, and then I would put that on me channel. But then I play like 3 matches and it'll take like 45 minutes, and 2 of them will quit. I didn't see the 9 there. If I'm on it, I'm just lucky, to be honest. Yeah, too many, because the ratings get protected. If you notice that, they only lose half the rating. They should lose double the rating if the rage quit. That would stop that straight away. Because for some reason, people seem to give a shit about the ratings. But I've realised there's just no point in me registering for these big tournaments as much as I want to play in them, because I just forget. And I've noticed that players seem to play on the deadline in the hope that you don't show up, because a large percentage don't. And the guy who runs the game, George, whatever he's called, he's not interested in making any real changes to it. You send him like a suggestion, doesn't happen. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's a joke. You come down to the last 16. And I'm the biggest culprit, but I've got the self-awareness to say, right, I better not join up now. Because as much as I want to play, every 3 days a match, and then is it every 3 days or every 5 days? The reality is I live by myself. And I'm not staying at home. Like, this is when I can drive. I'm not staying at home when I have a social engagement because I've got a shooter's pool game. When I work from home and live by myself. It's just not happening. So I just feel like it's not worth us joining up, as much as I do enjoy it. Oh, that was a bad shot. Let's pop the 9. Yeah, exactly, mate. 3 days, like every 3 days, is just like silly. I feel like they should think of another way. The more I think about it, the more I think that VP4 didn't have it bad, where you had to just kind of sort it out yourself. No, I don't think I will either, mate. I think that ship has sailed, to be honest. I'm more likely to play a different game, I think. Bugger it. Yeah, I think that works better because it forces you to do something. And it also means that there can be like a manual assessment of who's been the cooperative one if you're unable to sort a date out. But the thing is, Seri, is I can do this. This is how I used to play all the time. When I used to practice, I go to the club and I just do this. Hello, Paul. How are you? That is my brother-in-law, everyone, and also my sister. Hello. It's a family affair. How is everyone? Oh, that's not good. Oh, I got lucky there. I know I didn't. One thing I can't do on this game is the jump shot, mind. That's one I'm going to try now, just for the hell of it. But this could go anywhere. Hold on to your hats. And I don't like that. Oh, I didn't foul at least. There's apparently not right. I don't, mate. I always seem to find a way though. Like that horrific game we had in that tournament. It was a great game, but like the ending was awful for you. I didn't deserve to win that. Like, oh, for God. You know when you're triggered when you miss it a certain way? That's me getting triggered. I miss thick. It kills me. Any miss is bad. Oh, I had 13. So I didn't tell you, Sammy. I had 13 reds and 13 blacks and missed an easy shot. And I wasn't saying I should have got it, but I was like, there was a red up. You know how when you break off the way we do, there's a red by the blue, and the last red was above the blue, and I missed the last red. I missed the 14th red. Absolutely gutted. And to be honest, it was like I was playing really well. It was steady. Balls were going. I wasn't missing blacks off the spots, obviously. And I threw away like it was at the point where if I'd got the next 2 shots right, I would have got it. And I was biffed, like, because I haven't really had a chance yet. I've had a few like 32s, 40 breaks, like 64s and all that. But I was genuinely at the point where I thought, oh, am I about to just nail one here just out of nowhere? And nah. It was. I think I finished on. It was 104 you end up on, something like that. I think the Ashes have got bored already. How do I know how many people I've got watching me? Have I gone viral? How many people's watching me? Someone. I'm not. I know I won't be in double figures. Oh, I have a breaking dish chance here. This one, I feel like I'm throwing it in. I don't need to. I'll do. Danger here is hitting the 9. Seven. I am viral. That's actually viral. That is so viral. I need a flu jab. Yeah, I definitely will, mate. We'll play some pool. Talk about old times. That's how I used to break in real life. That. Oops. What's weird is I can't pot this blue no matter what. Give the viewers some matches. The viewers. Views. Wonder if don't know if the screen will go. He says. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fine. Go on then, Semi. Do you want to do it? Should we do it? Do you want to come out to Discord? We can benefit from insane commentary. We'll play a race to something. Race to 5 for the viewers. Oh, look at that shot, man. Oops. He's bottled it, look. He seems to be hitting the centre of the pocket like Steve Davis. That's fine, mate, no worries. We'll do sometime. I can't guarantee I'll ever get it to the lofty heights of 7 again, though. Go on, Jeeves. Do you fancy it, mate? Do you fancy a game? We'll play. If you kill me again, I'll just delete the stream. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Go on. Do you want to come in, Jeeves? I'll set up a new oh, man. That's a good shot. That's not a great position. Let me know in the chat if you fancy Jeeves. I think it's quite a delay, like, so you may have already replied. Oh, that's not a great shot. Hi, wussed out. Hello, X22. He didn't wuss out. He genuinely would play me. We've played a lot. After Defender's Honour. Oh, all the chat support Jeeves now. I'll start a new one up, mate. Yeah, give me. I'll start one now. We'll play it at 5 because otherwise it'll take too long. And wait a minute. How do I do this? Retire from match. Yes. Exit. So you'll be able to see me set it up. So we'll play the save again. I'll create a match. I'll take the password off. It's called Challenge Mal255. I'll change that to Mal255 versus Jeeves because otherwise people will get. There'll be an onslaught of people wanting to play Jeeves. Grudge match to the death. So we'll play that set in Aramis TV Cup. Where's the rules? Not to 20. I think that's probably a bit too long. Turn timer, we're going to play 20 and 30, but that's fine. That's a lot of time. Specific rules. Now ball from box. Not call shot. Rack with triangle. Do you want to rack with triangle? Yeah, because it's a bit more random, isn't it? Spoiler alert, he'll beat me. I don't think so. Last time we played, Jeeves did, it allows me to use one of my favourite words at the minute. He gave me a good pratting. Pratted me good. It was carnage. I remember, hi mate, I'm not that bad at this game now. Do you want the game? And about 7-0 later, I was like, thanks for the game. Right. We're just waiting for my victim. Opponent. Shouldn't say that because he genuinely killed me last time. We're going to play race to 7. Full commentary. And apologies for the wait. Semi says Mal and I have good matches. We always do. Our matches always have the same pattern as well. I go about 3-0 up. If this doesn't happen, I get murdered. I go 3-0 up. He comes back. He goes slightly ahead. I come back. We get to about 6-6. And then he has an incredibly bad roll of luck. And I win 7-6. Or he beats me just as well. But there's a amount of times that's happened where he's come back from the dead, murdered me, and I've somehow managed to get over the line is insane. In fact, there's matches online where you can watch. If you search for Mal255 versus Semi-Pro, there's loads of them. Well, not loads of them, there's a few. Jeeves says 2 seconds old laptop here. Mate, only 7 viewers are going to go. They're all expecting action. I'm like a radio show having to fill in gaps. I'd love to be on the radio. My God, I sense a Jeeves. So So oh, look at your rating, mate. I'm going to lose about 100 points here. Right, anyway. Jeeves versus Mal. He's in. There's a delay, mate. Don't worry. In the chat. So, Jeeves gets to break first because the computer's biased towards him. I'm just going to move this back so we can watch him clear up. If he is now, there's 9 now. Pressure's on. Don't collapse under the... Oh, look at this. Unbelievable. Well, that's boring. Did you all enjoy watching Jeeves clear up there? For some reason, my cue there just didn't hardly break off at all. There must be some problem with break cue. Mal, you should set up a password only the viewers can see. Challenge the viewers. Alright. Yeah, I should do, mate. Never mind, hey. I don't know if I can get this in. I don't think I've hit that hard enough. Oh, bugger. I should be able to get this though. I don't, and as you can see, I don't use that crosshair thing. Oh, yes! I don't use that crosshair thing. There's a cheat, apparently, where you can use like a crosshair thing. Where's it? Jeeves, you just sent some out. Sorry, mate, was it? Very sorry, very short. Oh, thank you. I'm not gonna comment in the chat 'cause it's boring for everyone watching, but I will verbally say hello. That's completely an absolute disastrous shot. What am I doing? Got the pieces, Jeeves. You may be my new bogey player. I don't know how that went in. I hit that so thick. I was about to say something really inappropriate, but I think people there. That's a shocker as well. There's no way I played for that pocket. Oh, Christ. Oh, I don't like this. I'm not loving this. Somehow I cleared up there. I don't know how I've done this, mate. Under pressure. You're right, Semi. And you know how I perform under pressure, mate? Where's the balls gone? For everyone watching, Semi-Pro has got a channel, so go and check it out. Get subscribed. Jeeves, just bear in mind it's a shot clock, mate. Would hate to see you forfeit. Have we lost him already? Is he rage quit? Uh-oh. What's happened? Where's Jeeves gone? 13. I will pass it back. I'm not going to take the break. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Flipping frozen. Wonderful. Oh no, he's back. 5, 4, 3. There he is. Enough. Oh, it's a heartbreaker. I'll tell you what, mate. You haven't had much luck on it. Well, you have a little bit. Oh, that pink ball's got a right stinky place. Do you know those two, the place where the pink is, it's the worst, on 4 each side, it's the worst 0.5%. No, I played to just roll past the blue there. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's back, mate. I shouldn't comment live on the chat because you're way behind. So yeah, where the pink is in a really filthy position. Oh, here, just glide over. Did I hit cushion first there? I think I did. Crikey, that was bad. Bet you're loving this position. He's never rage quit. I was joking, mate. I knew you wouldn't. That shot there is a big difference between VP4 and shooters. Because on VP4 you could have played it with side and landed right behind it, whereas shooters you cannot really do that easily. I'm scared of this knuckle, by the way. Still hit thick. Ooh, yeah, bugger. Bad shot that. For some reason I had it in my head I was going to go in off there. Started well. Right. Is this my break cue? Does anyone know? I think it is. For some reason I broke really slowly last time. It didn't seem to crack it at all. That's better. Drier than a dry river. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, people need to see Semi's lunchtime streams. Really enjoy them. Well, I've been so busy this week, like unbelievably busy at work. It's like having a proper job. It's horrible. Oh mate, where's the cue ball going in honor of JV? Oh dear. In memory of JV, should I say? Right, let's just Boulder dash. Have I left that on? Mate, sorry about that. Jesus. That was so lucky. Alright, see you later, mate. Now I'm going to do a VP4 shot here and try and open the 6 up. I missed it entirely. Bad shot. I actually don't know what I don't know what to do. Oh god, I'm gonna pot this. I'm not really sure why. That's so lucky. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, I've had a better. Good luck in the first rack and then two bad ones there. I might get both of them here, you know. One will do. Whew. Now this is fraught with danger. That's as good as I could have hoped for there. Well, 3-1, mate, and to be fair, I couldn't have played any better, so apologies for that. I don't usually play this well. There was plenty of time for it to go wrong, believe me. I don't want you to go in off, but it would have been funny. I think we're going to try and play safe. That was not good. No excuse for not hitting that harder. Big wall of balls. Should have been well behind the 6. The green, the red and the pink. Should never have left that on. It was a tres terrible. Hello, John. Yes, mate, I'm still going. I've gone viral. I have about 9 viewers. I'm playing Jeeves, long-time viewer and friend. He's a good lad. Watch my pool channel for donkey's years. So having a bit of a game here. He's a good player. Oh, I saw that was thick. Those middle pockets are brutal, man, honestly. Now here, I don't know, the green, yeah, it's fine. So here, I've learned through trial and error that you just knock this in, you don't do any dramatics. And you play the longer. Now the danger here, believe it or not, is to go behind the 9 ball. And my instinct tells me I won't be far away from going behind it. I'm actually alright, but that's alright. Get away from that 9. So here again, the crucial shot here is to leave an angle on the 8. So you can swing round with a bit of side spin. Don't need to come back, but I will a little bit. Okay, so I didn't. Good shot, Mal. And then here, just middle of the table will do. I've actually hit that a bit harder than I wanted. It's amazing how the middle pocket's like a bloody magnet when you play that shot. Right, and then just get the angle perfect if possible. Good shot. So 4-1. Unlucky. I think he's been quite unlucky here, to be honest. If I clear up here, it'd be like 5-1, and all he really did wrong was a couple of in-offs and one pot missed. So there's a chance here, but it's not bad. I mean, I guess you couldn't. In VP4, I would say I'm out here, but I won't say that on shooters because you just don't know. Let's put the score. I'd say that's one thing that should change. You've got to press escape to get the scoreboard back. Now here again, I want to play with a lot of spin, but you've got to be careful. I could have, honestly, right, I just knew I was going to hit that bloody 6. Got to be careful to hit the 9 here as well. This could go anywhere if I hit the 9. Managed to miss it. Wow, played well there. Thank you, mate. Yes, up for another one, mate. Let's do it. Played really well there, so can only hold my hands up and say, you know, did all right. Play another. That was, you know, that was good. Let's not beat around the bush. This one will be closer. Given that you went in off on the first break, I think that went quite well for me after that. So I'm going to give you the break, mate, and enjoy. Oh no, God. Honestly, mate, what's going on here? Oh dear. It's unbelievable. Oh God. Now the 7 to the 8 here is a bit funny. Under hit that by a mile. That should have been in the middle bag. Ooh, oh, I hate when I do that. That's just think it's time he changes the break. I've left myself a long black here because I don't want to do any heroics with the white because I would have probably just got in off. We're definitely playing well now. Yeah, you had lots of bad luck here, mate. I mean, 3 and offs off was it 3 and off 4 breaks or something? And you never know where they're going to come from either. I mean, that's just lucky as well. Christ almighty, I'm getting all luck in the world here. So what I'm going to do here is play it with screw back and hopefully knock the 4 out of the way and stay on the 3. Just got to make sure I've got a bit of angle on the 1, otherwise I'll draw that. That's fine. Bit lucky, to be fair. And I nearly fouled that, you know. I went through that ball, it went back to the address position. That was crazy. Christ, I tried to stay on that in the middle. What the hell was that? Bloody hell. Thought that had missed. That breaks better. So 4's a bit awkward here. Everything else looks alright. 4's a bit of a nightmare. But if he lands on the 4 to double, got a straight 5 in the other corner and everything's easy from there. So it's really all about getting from the 3 to the 4 really. Got to watch the back and forth in off. Could play the plan 4 to 8, which looks like is what he's going to do. Played it well. It could be snookered. He needs a bounce. It needs to be a good one. Tricky now. I think he can still get the plant angle, so that might actually work out well. Help him. He can't go thick on this shot now. Unlucky. Decent safety though. Good hit, but it's left on. Oh, that's probably going to go safe. Has he left a double though? Oh, that's harsh. That's when you know you're not getting any luck really. Not that I'll get this necessarily, but at least I have a chance, I suppose. Mr. By a mile. And I've got lucky as well. Oh god, I'm a lucky player. Look at that. Sorry. I'm so sorry for that I even have to say it in the chat. It's a good hit. Has he got it? Oh, unfortunate. Hit the jaw there. Just didn't want to hit that jaw. That was irritating. Shouldn't matter for the pop, but under hit that by a freaking mile as well. Hello, Poots. Need that to go. Oh, that's not good. Means I've got to stun it across to the other side, which is fraught with danger, as the actress said to the bishop. But I've played it well. You know things are going well when they start working. Any white? Oh no. Well, there you go, mate. There's a chance. Food says playing well tonight. I am. I am playing well tonight. I've played a lot worse. Good shot there from Jeeves. Really nice. Couldn't have put it any better. Nah, not lucky. Pretend, mate. Pretend it's good. That's what I do. He's got to be careful he doesn't stun it behind the 7 here. This is the danger. Oh, that he's missed the pot. I think he was he there? No, I don't know if he had the pot angle or not. It's not easy to... I need to come back to near where the 6 is. So I need to go back and forth, but I don't want to hit the 8. If I hit the 8, I'm in trouble. And I hit it too thin. That's a bad miss. At the same time, I wasn't on it. As you see, there's all sorts of traffic. Everything went wrong there. So I will blame someone else for that one. Ideally, I want to do that and then... Sorry. Oh, God. Camera's all gone wrong. Maybe up. That'll do. Oh, God. I'm a tweaker when it comes to the camera angle. Right. So we can all see what Jeeves is doing. This isn't easy. That 7's like a planet. Done well there. He's left himself... He literally couldn't go anywhere else. Otherwise he wasn't on that one. Problem is now, where do you put the 4? So he needs to think about that. Roll the ins, maybe no good. Oh, he's leaving himself really thin. Come on, Jeeves, you got this. You're a troll, Lee. I want to see semi-pro versus Jeeves. Oh no, the kiss could hurt you. Oh. Now I'm probably going to play safe here with some apologies. Just got to get it tight up behind the 6. Do you know I left that little route there is horrible. Good shot. Do you know what, mate? If you'd have really, really believed in that one and given it a good clip and you'd have got it. I thought you had that one. You would have ended up getting both. That wasn't a good shot. I needed to be closer. I think the safest way, I don't want to hit the 8 here as well, but I've got to be careful not to go in off. This is pretty awful, this one. And I've skimmed it like a total and utter lunatic. Not even sure what to do here. You know, I don't even know what to do here. I think I've just got to play it towards a 7. Hope I don't leave it. No, I've left it. No, terrible. Genuinely didn't know what to do there. I thought if I clipped it, I'd leave it thin. Didn't really have the angle to go cushion to cushion. Good shot. That's the kind of shot. If I was in a club, I'd set that up a few times and play it. Oh. Now the 9 might come to your rescue here. Has it or hasn't it? Oh my goodness, it's tight. Oh, I don't know. I think I can get it, but I've got to go thick, which is good for me because I always miss them thick. Oh, that's really horrible, that, you know. Oh, I haven't got an extension. Oh no! I haven't got an extension left. Oh man. Oh well. I'm going to go for the double and hope for the best. I suddenly realised at the last second I didn't have a... Yes! Somehow. God, got out of jail free there, people. What was that? Better break. The white's still trying its best to find a... I think you got 8 points there on the break. You know when you get the goes by the head string. That's pretty amazing. Cracking shot, mate. Only slight unfortunate thing he did there was the 5 went wrong. That's a... Oh, mate, you've had no luck at all. It's unreal. Unreal. Just for the benefit of everyone there, look what happened. Plays the treble, gets the white perfectly behind the 8, and unfortunately potting it means he's got to get the 4. Great hit, mate, but unfortunately no cushion. So I get the chance to wrap things up. For the benefit of anyone who doesn't know, you've got to pot the balls in order. Can't pot anyone you want. If I double kiss this, I'll be furious. I'll do. I've done it again. I hate when I do that. Oh my god, I've mullered it. Good match again, Jeeves. Unlucky, mate. One more for the road. He says reset them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Put Jeeves there, me there. So we'll play one more and then I'll probably call it a night, I think, mate. So we'll end on a high, buddy. Thank you for the matches, no matter what happens here. Enjoy. I will give the break to my opponent. It's a much better break, mate. Might have a close one here, I think. You certainly deserve a bit of luck. Well played by Jeeves so far. Does he take it at the middle or the top? Probably the top, but we'll see. Nicely done. 1-0. Break and clearance. Can't ask for any more than that. See if we can follow suit. How did that brown not go in, everyone? Now, do we have the double? We probably don't. Because I'm fancy, I'm going to try and pot the 9, the 7, and I'm going to try and double this 2 over. So I'll put the 2 in the other side, and I put the 7 in the middle, and hopefully leave myself on the 2. Like that. I'll do it. Good shot. Now do I put the... Probably put that in the middle, because if I go that way, it's heading in off. So I've got to do it that way, and probably the same shot again, really, just up and down. Now, ideally I would have wanted to land straight there, but I haven't, so I might have to set the cue ball in motion with a bit of bottom left here. I want to go back round the back of the 9. Well, I've hit it. That is not good. Didn't want to hit it. So that is a poor shot. That might come back to bite me there. And I've missed it. Oh dear. Thrown that one away. That was a shocking shot on the 8 ball there. That was poor. Handed that one. Now worse when you clear the ball and you leave the 9 for your opponent. I've done that many times, particularly when I played on the Pro Tour, when they didn't need any gift. So Jeeves 2-0 up. My own fault. And that 6 is going. And he's on the 1. So a bit of a turnaround here. That was a shocking shot in the air. I should have maybe just gone up and down, tried not to screw behind it. Oh, that feels a bit thick, yeah. Unlucky, mate. I tell you what though, getting from the 3 to the 4 is no picnic. Probably just going to come behind the 9. I'm going to try and keep it simple because I've made a couple of errors. And I've landed 2 straight there. So the only shot I've really got here is... oh dear. I suppose if I go back to somewhere near where I am now. Stop. Then I just load up on bottom left, try and come back behind. That's a good nut. I'll have that one all day though. So danger here is obviously, again, I've not really hit it hard enough, so I definitely don't want to mess this up again. I'd be really pissed if I did that. Well, I wouldn't be, because I'm, you know. So took them out well, needed to. 2-0 down. For when 3-0 down, it'd be really hard to come back. See if we can get a breaking dish. Oh, have we got a shot on the 1? I think we have. Again, the white's all over the place. That was quite lucky because that can go anywhere. Here I just want to come past the 2 if I can. Oh, I didn't really want to just stop dead. That was poor. So yeah, I'm just going to go around the back of the 9. Not going to do much with the white here, because again I can just roll the 5 in, punch it out a little bit, and then I just want to stop the stop the 6 dead in a way, because I don't need to do much with the black. Just want to roll it in a little bit, a little bit of bottom. That's fine. Probably on the wrong side of it actually. Oh god. So from 2-0 down, I've done well to capitalise on Jeeves's miss. There you go, back to 2-2. Be interested to look at my stats on these games at the end before we finish, because regardless of what happens here, I've played very well tonight since I went up the 9-ball table. We'll forget about the snooker. That was pretty outrageously bad. Wow. Jeeves has got his break going. Ten viewers. I've gone so viral I need another COVID jab. Great shot, mate. That's a super one. Frame one of that one. So 2 break clearances from Jeeves. If he gets these, I shouldn't say that. I don't know whether he's listening or not. Probably shouldn't be, because it'll distract him. Because there's a delay on this, so it'll be all over the place if he's listening in. So here, all you've got to do is to hit it hard enough to get into the top half of the table. I would always say try and get above the middle pockets here on those. You should still get this, but that's how you make it, you know, easier. Don't expect to miss this one. Oh dear. We've missed one each now. Oh, that's unfortunate, mate. It's gone a little bit. It's gone very close to pocket. I hate these. Oh god, I hate them. So 1 9-ball each, mate. Unlucky on that. What can I? Oh, I feel like that red needs to sod off. It's done me. I can't get it. I can't spin round it. That's irritating, because I mean that's up with the 4. I'm going to push. Now push out, for those who don't know, is a shot where you pushed anywhere on the table. It's not a foul, but your opponent gets a choice whether to take the shot or give it back. So ideally you want to leave him a shot that he doesn't want, but that he doesn't want to give back to you. So they call it a 40-60 shot. So one that he wants 40% of the time but doesn't really want to give it back. So it's just how he feels. He might decide the safety's okay, which he'll play it, or he might give it back. So it's his choice. Oh, is he froze again? Oh, he's frozen again. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a shame. Is he back? Oh god. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, I've frozen now. Right, hang on. So, can I pass? Can I turn? Can I check? No. What I'm going to do, Jeeves, just so you know, is I'm going to foul. But if you don't want the shot, just tap the ball at the bottom and I'll play from where you are. So it's the same shot, but if you treat it as a push, we'll be okay. Not sure whether we'd hear that before he plays it. Well. Oh! Wow. Hey, what am I saying? 40-60? There you go. Good shot. Tell you what, maybe to play that one, more power to you. Like, honestly, wow. But the only saving grace for me is that the 4 is not dead easy. But if he just rolls, he's got to not hit the 9. Come between the 7 and the 9. Avoid kneeing off. He's done it. I think he was okay anyway, to be honest. And then just miss the knuckle and miss the 5 and you've got it. I can't complain about him having a bit of luck. I've had plenty. Oh, he got that knuckle. That's a danger on these pockets. Really is hard. It's not gone horrible. I think I can cut this in The 9 should stop the white from going haywire. Just need to make sure oh, and I tipped the 9 twice. That's harsh. I think I'm okay. This, it means I will lose the white a little bit here. Hopefully I don't going off in the corner. That's okay. Hitting that hitting the 8 was frustrating. But I think I can screw behind the 9 one cushion and come up for it. I've actually overhit that by a long way. That is bad. Oh, dude, what is going on? So I must play a little trick shot here. But I'll leave myself the big and 9 ball. That feels like it's okay. There you go. It's all feel, you know. It just feels alright when it goes in. It's because I've played for so long. It just kind of feels right. It's weird. Just that's a problem I've got with playing VP4 at the minute. Is that look at that break? Oh my god! Hey, if you bottle that one up, mate, I'll buy it off you. The only problem he's got here, orange 5. Very difficult. Could play the combo. It's not easy. Could play the carom, which is where you hit the 5 and then the white hits into the 9 ball, and he could hit it off the. So could hit the 5 off the 7 off the 9, and it won't be far away. He's just got to make a decision now what he wants to do. He's pretty straight, so I'll probably go for the carom at this stage. Looks like he's playing for the plant, which is fine. You know, you can play this one or two ways. You can either double the 5 off the cushion, glance the 9 out, you can try and cut it. Looks like he's going to cut it with a bit of throw. He's played it well, but he actually overcut it. Wow, that was unlucky, mate. And look where he's put the 5. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. Probably just going to just play safe. I wish the shooter's pool camera would go back to where you want it to go. Like find a set position for opponent view and like set it. Now he's wanting the 7 to rescue him now. I think he's okay. Good shot. So I'm not sure. I think I can come off a loads aside and hit this, but it's going to go. Yeah, unfortunately what I was doing then, I've played it, it's gone probably as well as I could have hoped. So we've got a question from C. Hungies 8514. Can you explain the little correction before you shoot? I understand it a bit, but not exactly. I think what you mean is that I line it up where I naturally do, and then I realise that I tend to hit things a little bit thick, so I widen the angle a little bit. I think that's what you mean. It's because I play other games and there's a particular aiming thing. That's a good shot, Jeeves. Nicely played with side spin there. I think that's what you mean, mate. A little correction is just to make sure I've got the angle right, because I can miss things thick. Oof, Jeeves. Wibble, wibble. Hopefully that answers your question. Oh dear. So double or treble, calling all pockets. Oh, that's a lovely one, mate. Well done. Could have been the game, but did well. Well, all you can ask for in the final rack is a shot, which is what I've got. I didn't really get into that very well. I want to be much further down the table. But I've got a chance. Don't want it to go behind the 5, that would hurt. I'm going to risk hitting it here. This could go wrong. And has. Oh, he's played a good one. Boom. Good shot, Jeeves. Well played, mate. Really enjoyed the games. So guys, that's probably the end of the stream. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly exit, go to my profile. I don't know whether it is it matches, and I just want to check the stats of the matches that I've played, because I think I played to a pretty high standard there. So a circle means a break and clearance. Jeeves gets classed a circle because he got a golden break. I then broken cleared. None of them registered as a broken cleared, and then I broken cleared the last one. He only potted 4 balls in that match, so it was really one-sided. So obviously that, you know, doesn't really reflect on him. He did have a lot of bad luck in that game. The next game, I think I did play very well. Only got 1 break and clearance, and he played a lot better. Run outs 1. I didn't see how many run out. Yeah, obviously run outs 1. You can see how many it is. Then we had a much closer game in the last one. Yeah, as you can see from the balls pocketed, did well. I had 2 run outs. He had 1. Max run, and a great game. So yeah, Semi, thank you for playing. Obviously, thank you for watching. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. It's 9 PM. The night is young, and I'll see you all next time. And thank you all for watching my first viral pool stream, he says with a tongue in cheek. All the best, everyone.